guys, it's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. The club right now are still planning to make one more signing for this January transfer window. The question is, who will it be, and also what position? Of course, the priority is a striker. Of course, Morata is ruled out. Haaland is a plan to bring in the summer. Well, who's going to come in right now? And also, will it even be a striker? Will it be a center back, or maybe even a different position? But nonetheless, the club are still planning to make one more signing this month, and that signing will have to be done after a contract renewal. Right now in the wage bill, there's no space whatsoever. We have to renew the contract of either Ousmane Dembele or Roberto. We do have an update on those. But for the summer, along with Erling Haaland, another priority will be Jose Gaya. Mateu Alemany is a big fan of the player, and right now he's probably the best replacement out there for Jordi Alba. He'll be available for around 15 million euros, and Alemany wants to make this deal happen in the summer. And lastly, there's been some rumors about Frenkie De Jong leaving Barcelona, but Xavi does not want that to happen. He trusts Frenkie De Jong 120%, and his goal right now is to turn Frenkie De Jong's career around at Barcelona and keep him for the long term at the club. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get to 200 likes in this video. It'll be very much appreciated. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Let's start off with the transfer news over the past 24 hours. The first player I want to discuss about is, again, of course, the main man himself, the #1 target next summer, Erling Haaland. Firstly, coming in for Fernando Polo from Mundo Deportivo. He's come out saying that Barcelona have 100% ruled out the signing of Morata, despite Xavi insisting as Atletico Madrid wanted Barcelona to pay the entire 40 million euro clause that of course Juventus have for that buy option, and also Juventus didn't have a replacement as well. There's hardly any salary margin right now, and Morata is not the plan A because the plan A is Erling Haaland. Sport came out saying that Real Madrid have now started to fear that Erling Haaland will end up at Barcelona. Barcelona had the deal well on track, and the money is ready to face a transfer that can be very expensive, of course, due to the salary and the commission involved in the operation. So you might be wondering, where is this money coming from? Firstly, Barcelona are going to be running a lot on hopefully Coutinho, Trincao, and Griezmann to be bought, because of course these three players are on loan, and all three of these players have buy options as well. Coutinho got a goal and an assist yesterday. Hopefully he can keep that going. I think 100% Atletico Madrid will buy Antoine Griezmann. And for Trincao, there's not been any news, but of course Wolves, basically Portugal FC, and of course Wolves may sell Adama Traore, not to Barcelona, maybe to Tottenham Hotspur, something like that. So they may end up buying Trincao. That's not 100% certain right now, but what's 100% certain is that Erling Haaland is the main target for next summer. And I've been seeing, we're going to talk about near the end of the video about what Juan Laporta is doing to bring in Erling Haaland, but this man is doing so much. All he wants to do, Laporta, is have the the money and then go in. If it doesn't end up happening, at least we tried. He wants to go in saying, look, I did everything I could, everything that we could have done from now until the summer. We did it, and in the end Erling Haaland did not come. Then you can say, okay, put your hands up. But Juan Laporta is going full steam ahead for this. All we're hearing in the media is that Juan Laporta wants Haaland, Juan Laporta wants Haaland, Juan Laporta is desperate for Haaland, and now Real Madrid are getting worried as well. Florentino Perez, of course, not too happy with that. He already has an Mbappe problem. Apparently Mbappe may sign a new 2-year contract with PSG. We'll wait and see on that. But again, Juan Laporta, he's making it his absolute mission to try his best to bring Erling Haaland to Barcelona this summer. Now, like Fernando Polo said in the initial report, Xavi is still asking for a new forward, whether it's a striker or a winger, to come in during this January transfer window. And Xavi Campos on TV3 came out saying that Barcelona is working on signing a striker this January whose name has not been mentioned or leaked in the media quite yet. I mean, take that as you will. I think 100% the club are looking to make one more signing this window, and it will be in the forward department. If not, I think they will probably bring in a center back, maybe if Lenglet, Umtiti, or maybe even Mingueza leave. We'll wait and see on that. But again, the priority right now for this rest of the window is to bring in another forward, and for that to happen, some things need to change at the club. Coming in Fernando Polo from Mundo Deportivo again, he's come out saying that FC Barcelona are considering signing a center back or a striker this month. They will try their best to make one more signing. This will only be possible if the club is able to complete either a contract renewal of Ousmane Dembele or Roberto, or the departure of Dest or Neto as well. Now, yeah, we'll talk about the renewals and the departures in the middle of the video, of course. But what I want you guys to do in the comments below is tell me who you think this mystery forward could be. Of course, there's been some rumors. Firstly, on Belotti, he's going to be for free in the summer, so I don't see how he's going to come in right now. Adrian Sanchez has come out saying that Barcelona has been working with Andre Belotti's environment in recent weeks and is liked by the Blaugrana a lot. He's an option on the table to reinforce in that number 9 position. I think again more so for the summer because he's free. And also Adrian Sanchez came out saying that at the moment Barcelona are not considering the signing of Adama Traore, but of course Adama Traore is most likely to leave Wolves this summer, and right now Tottenham Hotspur are leading the race for him. But now we got to go back to that main question: who's gonna be that new signing coming in? Xavi Campos is saying there will be another signing this summer in the forward department, and the name has not been leaked. I think as of right now, I've heard about Icardi, but Romano came out saying yesterday that Icardi 100% is not talking to any other club right now, and he's right now 100% focused on PSG. Of course, Icardi was with Juventus as well. We'll wait and see. Right now, there's no name in the media, but Barcelona are planning one more signing for this window. Now, speaking about the possibility of bringing in a new center back, the club are also looking for some full backs, and in the left back position, their target is Jose Gaya. Sport came out saying that Barcelona see Jose Gaya as a market opportunity and consider him an interesting player whose arrival is 100% feasible. His contract ends next year in June 2023, and this combined with Valencia's financial problems, Gaya's transfer fee right now could be around 15 to 20 million euros. I mean, oh my god, that is just dirt cheap for the quality of this player. If you've seen, been on the channel for a while, I've been calling for Jose Gaya for about a year and a half now, but we have Mateu Alemany, former sporting director, of course, of Valencia. He knows Jose Gaya in and out. He wants to bring him in. Laporta's like, yeah, not a bad idea. I'll take him. But Laporta, of course, right now is focused on Erling Haaland. He couldn't give a damn right now about Jose Gaya, but hopefully, I'm hopeful that Mateu Alemany is working on this deal behind the table, because Atletico Madrid are also very interested as well. Jose Gaya right now, on paper, is probably the second best Spanish fullback in the world behind Jordi Alba. Of course, that's a debate, but that's not the point. They're going to go for him as well. And also you can maybe consider Sevilla, Real Betis, all the top teams in Spain are going to be looking at Jose Gaya, even Real Madrid. So we have to act quickly on this transfer if we want to do so. Hopefully Mateu Alemany is working on this, but right now Laporta is more focused on Erling Haaland. We'll wait and see on Jose Gaya, but like I said before and I'll say it again, he is the perfect signing in that left back position. Let's now discuss the players who have been rumored to leave Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Firstly is Sergiño Dest. Sport have come out saying that Sergiño Dest's future remains uncertain. He does not contemplate leaving in January, but Xavi has little confidence in the player. Several clubs, including Chelsea, have inquired about Dest, but right now there is nothing concrete. Like I said yesterday, I'll say it again, we should not be letting Dest leave in this window, whether it's on loan, maybe for a sale, we get a good offer, I understand that, but we need full back cover. Right now, we only have Jordi Alba and Dani Alves as the 2 starters. With no backup, you have Mingueza, Alejandro Balde, and that's it. I think we should be keeping Dest. I'd rather keep him than send him out on loan. And I think right now he's now 100% back from injury. He's 100% recovered from COVID now. He can have a good go, and hopefully Xavi gives him one more chance. I understand during that 4-game period when Xavi was playing him a lot, he was absolutely dreadful and he was actually terrible. But now he's healthy. He's fully fit. Give him another chance. We'll wait and see. But right now, according to the media, it is quite clear that Xavi does not like Dest whatsoever. Of course, his playing style, not the person himself. He does not trust the player whatsoever. The question is, will he give him another chance? We'll wait and see, but right now, Dest's future is certainly unclear. But a player that Xavi trusts 120% in this team, it's Frenkie De Jong. Now, apparently, there's been a bid coming in from Chelsea for Frenkie De Jong. Romano came out saying there's nothing going on between Chelsea and Barcelona for Frenkie De Jong. No bid, no negotiation whatsoever. Barcelona have no intention of selling the player or leaving go out on loan in January. He will stay for now and see what happens in the summer. And that's because Xavi trusts him 120%. Mundo Deportivo came out saying that Xavi has blind faith in Frenkie De Jong and considers him a key player in his project. The coach is also working so that the Dutch midfielder can return to his best form. Barcelona will not try and sell him unless an irrefusable offer comes in. And apparently, of course, 30 million euros is not a refusable offer. Of course, that's chunk change. That's nothing for Frenkie De Jong. Now, here's the thing with Frenkie De Jong. Of course, right now, the team is not playing too well. There's been this big hashtag going around saying bench Busquets, which I don't agree with in the sense of how we're doing it, not in the sense of the opinion. I think Frenkie De Jong, his only chance of being a Barcelona midfielder now at this point is he plays in the DM. He has to play in that Busquets role, and what Xavi has to do is put Frenkie De Jong in that CDM role, play him for, I'd say, 5 to 10 games in a row. Don't play him one game, Busquets 5 games. No, you have to put Frenkie De Jong in there, trust him, and play him. You can bring on Busquets as a sub, I'm okay with that, but Frenkie De Jong has to start in that CDM position for a minimum of 5 games, and I would say a maximum of 10 to evaluate how he plays in that position. Everyone on Twitter, on Instagram is calling for Frenkie De Jong to play in that CDM position, and I agree as well. I'm not saying Busquets is trash. I think Busquets has done well overall this season. He has some bad moments, of course, no doubt about that, but it's time now to bring in Frenkie De Jong in that position. In my opinion, in the system, this is probably Frenkie De Jong's best and also last chance to fit in the system. Put him at CDM for the next 5 games and see how he does. Do not play him 1, 2, 1, 2. No, you gotta play him there and give him time and consistency. Consistency is key to see how he performs in that position. We'll wait and see what Xavi does with Frenkie De Jong, but as of right now, Frenkie De Jong is not for sale. He will not be leaving this month 100% because Xavi backs him 100%. Let's now discuss some contract renewal updates around the first team at Barcelona. Firstly, on the contract renewal of Sergi Roberto. Now, a few videos ago, I told you that the club and Roberto's agent will start talking after the Spanish Super Cup, and of course, we got knocked out in the Clásico, and now movements are being made. Juan Martin from Sport came out saying that Barcelona and Sergi Roberto's agents could be meeting on Monday, of course tomorrow. The new offer could be a 3-year deal instead of a 2-year deal to distribute the amount to be paid, like with the Titi, longer contract, more, less money paid over the few years. Sergi Roberto wants to stay, but first he will study the proposal well. So again, Roberto wants to stay, but he wants a good contract like Araujo, like every other player in the world. But now Barcelona want to offer him a extra year on his contract to space out that money so it could be less on paper. Let's say, for example, Roberto wants a 2-year contract on 10 million euros. Let's just say hypothetically, Barcelona will say, okay, we'll give you 3 years for that same money. That way we can spread it out easier. And of course, Roberto's renewal is key to bring in a new signing this window. If Roberto, according to reports, I think is coming in from Sport as well. If Roberto renews his contract with, of course, a lower salary by around 40%, we have enough room to bring in a new signing. Right now, we have no room whatsoever. They can't even sign me right now. That's how bad the financial fair play rule right now, and then we know the salary bill of the club. We'll wait and see on Roberto, but again, talks will begin tomorrow. And the final contract renewal update is on the contract renewal of Ousmane Dembele, and it looks like we're coming to the end. Firstly, from Fernando Polo from Mundo Deportivo, he's come out saying that Barcelona are getting tired of Ousmane Dembele, who is yet to respond to the club's renewal offer, which was made at the end of December. If he does not respond shortly, he'll be on the market, but an exit in January will be very difficult. 3 hours later, after Fernando Polo released this statement, Gerard Romero came out saying that Ousmane Dembele has informed Barcelona he is not going to renew his contract under Barcelona's conditions. Dembele will not leave in January and he will leave in the summer for free. He considers he is a world like alright, let me calm down here. A world-class player and should be paid as such, but those figures are unaffordable by the club. Oh, I mean, it gets worse. Jordi Alba also came out saying that Ousmane Dembele is asking for 200 million euros over 5 years, which comes out to 770,000 euros per week for the next 5 years. Hold on, there's more, with commission on top of that. 20 million euros for the player and 20 million for his agent. Go yourself, nah. My God. And watch this, just wait for this. And Barcelona has doubts that another club can even pay them those amounts. So apparently, according to Romero, Laporta went and talked to Manchester United, Manchester City, and PSG and asked them, I got Dembele over here asking for 700k a week. Are you guys willing to pay that? They looked at Laporta like, no? Are you dumb? We'll offer him like 400k a week, maybe, not 700,000. And Laporta's like, so why the hell does this guy come up to me asking for 700k a week? I mean, it's absolutely absurd, absolutely ridiculous. And finally, Romero came out saying the club is planning to act quickly and first will inform the player that the renewal offer is now officially withdrew. So the renewal offer on the table for Dembele has now been retracted and has been removed, and Barcelona will lower his release clause and communicate to the player he will not play for Barcelona again. Let's go, freeze his blood clot out for the club. Looks like this is over, ladies and gentlemen. So Dembele has told Barcelona, he's finally answered saying, I will not renew my contract under your conditions. If you want to meet my conditions, I will be happy to renew. 700,000 a week for your my god. You know what? I'll give Dembele credit for one thing. This guy has balls to come to the Barcelona board and ask for almost nearly what Messi made in his prime. Alright, Dembele's at the door, boys. He's going to be frozen out for the rest of the season. He will not leave in January, of course, because he wants that moolah. He wants that money, so he's going to leave for free in the summer. So instead of us getting a transfer fee, he can pocket that money. Credit to him. Adios. Off. Never want to see you in a Barcelona shirt again. And hopefully, you go in the summer, and you go to your next club, and you flop, and you flop, and you flop. That's all I'm saying, because you flopped here, you cost us 110 million euros, plus 20 million euros in variables and your salary over the past 4 years. Hopefully your career goes down to the worst, because you know what? You cost us for over 4 years, and hopefully for the next 4 years, your career rots. After those 4 years, I don't really care. If you go great, you go great. If not, I don't care. But for the next 4 years, I hope that you suffered like we did with you. Adios, amigo. That's Ousmane Dembele leaving Barcelona. He'll be frozen out for the rest of the season and will not play for Barcelona again unless the situation takes an entire 360 turn, which of course is very, very unlikely. That is it. Ousmane Dembele case closed. He will not be renewing his contract at Barcelona. Let's now discuss the news surrounding the Barcelona board over the past 24 hours. Firstly, we have an update on Espai Barca, the sales of the stakes of Barcelona Studio, and also the loan coming in from Goldman Sachs, coming in from Fernando Polo of Mundo Deportivo. He's been very, very busy over the past 24 hours. He's come out saying these are important weeks at Barcelona to close the agreement for the new shirt sponsor, selling some stakes for the Barcelona Studio, and finalizing the financial of the Espai Barca project, with of course the loan coming in from Goldman Sachs. Nike have already manufactured shirts for next season, but they can't be sold until Barcelona finalize the sponsor. So apparently the new shirt for next season, the home kit and away kit, are all ready to go. All they're missing is of course the shirt sponsor and also the sleeve sponsor as well. Two technology companies are the best place to replace Rakuten on the front of the shirt, and there will also be a new sleeve sponsor to replace Beko as well. And Barcelona also plans to sell a minority part of around 20 to 49% of Barcelona Studios to one or two investors. Around 50 million euros is included in the budget for this. Negotiations continue with different companies to find the best possible long-term deal. Barcelona Studios is one of the 4 branches included in Barcelona Corporate, which Bartomeu's management planned to sell completely, but with Laporta's board only decided to sell part of Barcelona Studio without even losing a majority control. Very, very well done there by Juan Laporta. As of right now, there is no trip planned to the USA to finalize the Goldman Sachs loan of 1.5 billion euros for Espai Barca. Work is expected to start by the end of the season after finalizing tenders with the construction companies and getting the license to start Espai Barca. So along with Laporta bringing in players, making new signings, selling players, contract renewals, all that sort of stuff, he's also dealing with a lot of stuff around Barcelona as well. Goldman Sachs loan, Espai Barca project, selling some stakes for Barca Studios, sleeve sponsor for next season, shirt sponsor for next season. Very, very busy man, but again, he's doing a fantastic job so far and plans to close some of these agreements very, very soon, and hopefully wherever he agrees is the best for Barcelona. Now the final topic that I want to discuss before I end up this video is give you guys one injury update around the first team at Barcelona, and of course that one player is Martin Braithwaite. Having Miguel from AES came out saying that Martin Braithwaite is in the final stretch of his recovery and he has been training with the group now for a few days, but however he'll have to wait a bit. He will not be included in the squad list this Thursday for Athletic Club in the Copa del Rey, and also his return against Alaves the weekend afterwards will be also very difficult. So again, we have a game on Thursday, of course, in the Copa del Rey, then the following weekend on Sunday against Deportivo Alaves, and then we will have a short international break, and Braithwaite is set to return after the international break, and of course that match will be Atletico Madrid at the Camp Nou, our first game back at the Camp Nou in like a month and a half. So that will be the game that Martin Braithwaite should be back for in a Barcelona shirt. Happy to have him back, and again, the squad now is recovering a lot, and we have a lot of strength around every single department, the defense, the midfield, and the attack now. So that was my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want to firstly about that question mark for the new signing this month. Who do you think will be? What position do you think it will be? And also, do you think we'll even make a signing in general? The club right now are planning it, but do you believe we'll make a signing for this month, of course, or not? Secondly, on Jose Gaya, do you think we'll end up getting Jose Gaya in the summer or not? And lastly, on Frenkie De Jong. Firstly, would you give him another chance at Barcelona playing him in that CDM position? If so, how do you think he'll do? And lastly, what would be your bottom dollar for Frenkie De Jong to sell him in the summer? For me personally, I wouldn't take anything less than 80 million euros, but let me know your price down in the comments below. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care and Forza Barca.